4, 3, 2.
It's the one about Ranger Respect cell phone and technology expectations. Now, you might notice that this video is a little longer than the others you have seen. And that's because cell phones, in dealing with cell phone stuff, drama, takes a lot of time and energy here at Forest Lake Area Middle School. So before we talk about the Forest Lake Area Middle School Ranger Respect expectations for phones and technology, let's review why our cell phones are awesome and awful.
A tutorial on why your phone is awesome and awful. Part 1. Wait, what? You heard me. Your phone is awesome because it allows you to communicate with the world. But your phone is awful because it actually causes you to feel more isolated instead of more connected. Your phone is awesome because it allows easy communication with the ones you love. Oh. But your phone is awful because sometimes people use their phones as a way to be mean to others. Your phone is awesome because it can provide helpful information in the classroom. Your phone is awful because it can be a continuous distraction in the classroom. Your phone is awesome because you can use your camera to take some great pictures of awesome stuff. But your phone is awful because sometimes people are irresponsible or inconsiderate with how and where they use the camera on their phone. Your phone is awesome because it allows you to be seen and heard. But your phone is awful because you can become addicted to it and the attention it brings. So, you might be asking yourself, how can I make my phone as awesome as possible at school without the awful side effects?
Well, as it happens, I have good news. We could actually apply a plan of Ranger respectfulness in order to transform our technology from awful to awesome. Here's how we do it. We're going to start by asking a question, and the question is, how do we manage the awful stuff? The answer, we manage it with Ranger respect. So we're going to take another look at some of the awful that comes with our cell phones. We're going to offer solutions on how to turn the awful to awesome. And then we're going to get into the nuts and bolts of the cell phone policy at Forest Lake Area Middle School. So let's get to it. Your phone is awful because it can be a continuous distraction in the classroom. So here's the plan of how we could address that. For starters, leave your phone in your locker. Or ask your teacher for help. Many teachers have policies for phone use or places to safely keep your phone so it won't distract you during class. It's a great idea to know each teacher's individual classroom policy, and it's an even better idea to abide by that policy. What happens if you don't abide by those policies? Well, we'll talk a little bit about that towards the end of this video. Your phone is awful because it actually causes you to feel more isolated instead of more connected. So here's the plan for how we can fix that. Put your phone down from time to time and look around you. You may actually see someone that you want to talk to and have a real interaction with. It's also a good idea for you to put your phone away while you walk in the hallway. It will allow you to have actual interpersonal contact. It will keep traffic in the hallways moving, and it will keep you from walking into a duck pond like this guy. There he goes. Splash! He's just walking along. Snap tweeting, Insta texting, whatever, and then splash! Look at him. He just keeps falling in every time. He's going to need a new phone. Oh, well. Okay. Anyway, your phone is awful because sometimes people use their phones as a way to be mean to others. Now, if you are bullying or harassing somebody, it's not good. It's something that you need to think about. If you're the one doing the bullying, you need to take a look in the mirror and ask yourself why. It does not make you powerful or smart or cool. It just makes you the bully. And truth be told, no one really likes the bully. If you are the one being bullied or harassed, please tell a friend or a trusted adult. We can help. Let us help you. If you know that this type of cyberbullying is going on, it's your job, it's your obligation to tell somebody. If you know that somebody is being bullied, you're a bystander, and bystanders are just as responsible for the bullying as the actual bullying. If you are receiving harassing or inappropriate texts or other communication, don't delete them. Again, show them to a trusted adult. Your phone is awful because sometimes people are irresponsible or inconsiderate with how or where they use the camera on their phone. All right, so here's the plan for locker and restrooms when it comes to technology. Your phone should never be in the restroom or the locker room, period. One more time. Your phones should never be in the restroom or locker room, period. When it comes to taking pictures or videos of others with your phone, you need to think. THINK. When it comes to those pictures or videos, is it true? Is it helpful? Is it inspiring? Is it necessary? Is it kind? We're going to talk a lot about thinking over the next few minutes. When it comes to taking pictures of others, think before you snap that photo or video. Think before you share that photo or video. You should always ask permission if you're going to take a picture or a video of someone else. It can be a real invasion of privacy, so again, be mindful. If there is even the slightest question as to whether a photo or video is inappropriate, then you shouldn't take that photo or video, or you shouldn't share that photo or video. And finally, you need to know the law when it comes to taking or sharing photos or videos of others, especially if those photos or videos are of kids under the age of 18. This is serious business, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you know and understand this. All right, your phone is awful because you can become addicted to it and to the attention it brings. Here's the plan to help you with this. Give yourself a break from your device. Here are some suggestions. Know yourself and your habits. Find an app such as Social Fever or Quality Time or Space that tracks how many times a day you check your phone. Yes, you can actually do that. This is a thing. Mindfulness is important when it comes to changing our habits. And when I'm talking about mindfulness, I'm talking about knowing our own thoughts and habits. When it comes to your phone use, set some limits for yourself. Once you know how often you check your phone or are on your phone, set some time limits for yourself. Try the app Moment. It tracks how much time you spend on your phone. Turn your phone off at night. A good night's sleep is essential for everyone, especially teenagers. The constant notifications that pop up can actually interrupt your sleep cycles. If the thought of turning off your phone freaks you off too much, at least just turn off the notifications so that you can get a good night's sleep. Practice mindfulness. Ask yourself these questions. This is part of the practice of mindfulness. Here we go. Number 1, how often do I get in trouble because of my phone? Number 2, do I think about my phone or what's on my phone all of the time? Number 3, what could I be doing instead of staring at my phone? Number 4, is my phone getting in the way of my relationships? Number 5, when I am posting pictures and snapping this or that, what do I think I'm getting from this? Number 6, do I get into disagreements with my friends or family because of my phone? Ask yourself these questions. You might be surprised at the answers you come up with. Okay. Whew. Man, this is heavy. This is a lot of stuff. All right. All of that to say this. At Forest Lake Area Middle School, we have a policy when it comes to cell phones and technology that is designed to help all of us manage the awful when it comes to cell phones. Here it is. It's red light, green light. Now, I know, not the game red light, green light, even though that game is super fun. I love it so much. But think of it, you guys, in terms of red light, no, green light, yes, and yellow light is something we need to ask or really think about. So let's go through this. There are certain times in Forest Lake Area Middle School where we have red light when it comes to your cell phones, technology, earbuds, etc. So for instance, red light areas mean that you do not want to have your cell phone there. The answer is, can I use my cell phone? No. This is in locker rooms, restrooms. If you're thinking of using your phone for harassment or bullying, taking photos or videos without permission, in phys ed class, or using your phone to engage or watch something that is inappropriate. It's a green light or yes situation in the hallways during passing period, in the hallways before or after school, in the cafeteria before or after school, or in the cafeteria at lunchtime. Notice how you see the acronym THINK after every single one of these. And what that means is that even though it's okay for you to use your phone during these times, you need to be using your phone responsibly. Again, thinking about it. Is that use going to contribute to truth, helpfulness, inspiration, necessity, and kindness? So even though you can use your phones in these situations, you need to really think about what you're doing and how you're doing it. All right, let's go to a yellow light situation. In a yellow light situation, you're asking and or you're thinking. So it's a yellow light situation if you're in a classroom. You need to be abiding by the policies of the teacher. In the media center or the commons, you can use your phone for educational purposes only as long as you have asked permission of a teacher or a staff member in the media center. As far as taking photos, do you have permission from the person that you're photographing or videoing? And again, you need to apply think. Truth, helpfulness, inspiration, necessity, and kindness. And finally, apply that yellow light thinking when it comes to what you're watching on your phone. Is it appropriate? Again, think. Feel free to come back to this at any point if you're not sure. And again, folks, if you're not sure about any situation, it's best to ask and it's best to think. So here's a good question. What happens if I don't abide by the cell phone policy? Well, here's the breakdown. Your first offense means that the teacher or staff confiscates and holds your device until the end of the hour. So if you're not abiding by a teacher's cell phone policy and they ask you for your phone, you need to give it to them. They're going to confiscate it and you'll get it back at the end of the hour as long as it's your first offense. If it's your second offense, the device is sent to the office and the student picks it up at the end of the day. If it's the third offense, the device is sent to the office and the parent or guardian must pick it up. The bottom line, we love our phones and we think they are awesome. But remember, there is an awful side, and it's really important that we apply Ranger Respect to minimize that awful side. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, Ranger Respect is for everyone. If we continue to apply Ranger Respect in terms of self, others, and property, we're going to continue to make Forest Lake Area Middle School a fantastic learning community. Thanks for watching, everyone, and again, a special thanks to the Tefla Foundation for your continuing support. We can't thank you enough, so we're just going to keep on thanking you. Have a great day, Ranger Nation. Peace out.
We are a part of a Ranger Nation.